Well, Gareth, we're really into the business end of the season now. Everyone knows you're always super positive and high energy, but how have you found the last few days in particular?
Yeah, do you know what? Honestly, I've said to the boys, mistakes has cost us the last two games. Mistakes early in games, we've conceded early in games, both games, and teams have shut up shop against us. It's been tough to break them down. It's just eradicating those moments, and that's what it is. No team's torn us apart, Even Blackpool, right? It's 5 out of 6 set plays. It wasn't a tear apart game. It was. No team has done that for us, No team has absolutely dominated it, and we've thought, wow, I watched games the last few days in the Premier League, and teams have absolutely dominated other teams, and it's like, wow, that has been a total. We haven't had that. We've always been in the games, and the players are giving me everything, And the moment I see they're not is when they'll come out of the team and they won't play for me. But to wear this badge on your chest, you've got to give everything. And where we are in the league, you've got to give everything. You've got to absolutely dig deep and give everything. And I'll extend that to the fans as well. Let's get together with 7 games to go and really, really push this group over the line. But proud of them as always. We've had some real tough moments. We've had some learning this week, going through what went wrong, why it went wrong in those moments, but also having your likes of Laird, Balogun, Paul, Willock, Chair, back in the team, it boosts this place. You come in and you feel a little bit more positive, you feel a little bit more optimistic. I'm not saying that the boys who were playing weren't, but we were bare bones, we really were, right down to the last little bits, and that was tough. But no, we're really pleased with the boys, pleased with their application. I mean, people like Ethan, who was out for a good 6, 7, 8 weeks, with a hamstring injury, and comes back and he's cramping up, having to get carried off the pitch because he just had nothing left. That's what I want. That's what I want from the players, to dig deep and give everything, not risk getting injured again. But when players are crawling off that pitch with absolutely nothing left in them, that's going to make the difference, and that will be enough for us to stay up this year.
In terms of the dressing room, are you having to work to lift the spirits? You said when you came in, obviously you're inheriting a group where confidence is low. It's a problem that was in the building long before you were. Yeah. How are you dealing with that challenge?
Yeah, do you know what, Miles, honestly, confidence is low and morale's low. And as a staff, you can only do so much. You can get everyone in your office one-on-one, and that takes hours, and getting them all up. And I've done that. I've trying to get the boys in and get them up. What I need in that dressing room is some leaders, some generals. I'm trying to empower some of these experienced boys. But a lot of these players haven't been in this situation before. It's been really tough for them, and for one reason or another, there's a lot of similar players in there, similar ages, not probably a little bit worried about what's going on. So some of these older experienced boys we're getting together with, and they're trying to lead the boys, and they're doing a good job, characters and that on the pitch is really important at this time of the season, especially in a precarious position like we are. It's not beat around the bush. I'm not going to say everything's rosy, we're fine, and we've gone up a place because of no chance. We know what we need to do, and as long as everyone gives me their best, nothing short of their best, everything. If you can run one more run and then you collapse, make that one more run, because that's what I need, And fans, if you can sing that last song just to get the players up, do it, because it might not be that game that you sing the song in that makes the difference, but the players might remember it for the next game, thinking, yeah, the fans were behind me, I go into the next game positive, never mind the last game. And it's been tough, I understand, but they won't get me down. I'm super stoked about tomorrow. I can't wait to get stuck into the game tomorrow. After a defeat, you want to get back on the horse, as it were, and ride again, and we've got a chance to do that against Preston tomorrow. It'll be a tough game, but we're at home, and have some magnificent moments at home, both as a player and a manager, and hopefully tomorrow can be another one.
Loftus Road is always at its rocking best when QPR go onto that pitch as underdogs. And looking at all the pundits, I wasn't able to find anyone that was predicting a QPR win. Do you feel that's when the QPR team and the QPR supporters are at their best, when the expectation at home isn't there for us to win the game?
Listen, we've been underdogs since I've walked in my opinion. Even your Wigan game last week, I know the bottom of the league, got some good names, got some good players in that side, and we need to realise where we are as a football club, definitely, and we are underdogs, of course we are. we've had a bad run. This season's been a terrible season. I'm fourth, including Paul Hall. Who's brilliant, by the way. He's part of the coaching staff now. I'm the fourth person to take charge of a team this season in games, and that's tough for the players. Different styles, different man management, different ways of going around things. It is tough, and I think that when we do win games and when we do survive, these players deserve so much credit because they've been through the mill. They really have, injuries here and there, and rumours about this, rumours about that, and let's have some young boys out there. If they were your kids, you'd be like, I want to look after these boys, and I do. I want to look after these boys, and I will, and I'm there for them, and I'll take some flack. Undoubtedly, I will. I don't see it because I don't read anything or go on anything, but I'm sure I am doing. But give it me, come at me. Don't leave them because they're giving everything. They're asking. I'm asking them to do something. They're doing it. Okay, we're making some silly mistakes, but we'll get it right. And I'm sure there's enough in the tank here to be safe this season. And wow, the plans that I've got in here to go right, what we can do here is just phenomenal. But let's get safe this year.
Particularly after what's happened in the last 3 fixtures, just how important is a fast start?
Well, you're getting your words mixed up there. We got our minutes mixed up. The first 5 minutes in the last 3 games, it's been crazy. It really has. It's been like, right, ready for this, into it. We've gone 1-0 down, and teams pack up then against us. So we're not just QPR who've struggled to go forward a little bit this season. We're QPR who've struggled to go forward a little bit this season, and teams have sat in because they're 1-0 up, and that's really tough, But what I've seen in training, your likes of your Chairs and your Willocks and your Martins and your Dykes and your Lows and that, they can unlock, especially with those first two that I mentioned. They're little players who can play a fantastic ball or a dribble past somebody and make something happen. I'm excited to see them too, more of them too in the team, and as I say, the teams will change, I'm sure, over the next weekend because it's the Easter weekend, which always is a bit of chaos. But with Leon at the back, I thought he was superb last week. I thought he really was. I thought he added some steel and some experience to us. Ken and Ethan, like I say, Ethan's recovered well, because all you want is people to cramp up and say, that's it, I can't give anymore. And that's what he did. Ken being back, I thought was good, I thought very solid again, fair play to the Aaron Drews and Elijah Dixon-Bonners who've come in and made their debuts and tried to help the team out. But, you need your experience now, and you need your players who that have done it, been there, done it in games. And I'm looking forward to getting all those players out. It's going to be a big squad effort this weekend, definitely. And who knows? I'm hoping it goes one way. I've got in my head a plan of one way. Loftus Road is always a good place to play, but who knows? At this club, it can sometimes do it the wrong way around. But I definitely would like a win this weekend, and that's definitely on the grocery list for me. So hopefully we can start pulling away from that situation we're in.
Just a word on Preston. They've only lost 1 of their last 9. They're making a charge for the playoffs. They're 5 points outside the top 6. So with games starting to run out, do you expect them to be quite open?
No, I don't, honestly. I think DNA of teams is in them. Ryan's gone in there. We had some good battles in League One with his Plymouth side and me with the Wickham side, and we know each other. I know he's solid. I know he sets his teams up really well. I don't think they'll lose that solidity that they've got. They're a good side away from home, and it's away from home as well. And he won't want to open up there, I'm sure. They're a good side. They're a very good side. Established championship team, big support, big stadium up there. North West is always the hub of football, isn't it? And the fans will travel well, and the moment for me is my league debut back in 1990, I think, or 91. It's that long ago, I've forgotten the year, but away at Gay Meadow for Preston North End, against Shrewsbury. That was my professional debut, so connection there for me. But I'm sorry, P&E fans, but all I want is a QPR win tomorrow, and hopefully we can get that. But no, it's it'd be a good battle, and they've done really well this season. I'm hoping that we can come up trumps tomorrow. And kick on again on Monday against West Brom, which again will be a tough game. But no, the boys, it's all in our hands as long as they give me everything, absolutely everything. Fans, players, everyone to do with QPR, we got enough in the tank to survive.